It's watering day here on the homestead, and I thought this is the perfect opportunity to give you a little garden tour and show you everything that we're growing, why we're growing it, what we're gonna do with it later when we harvest it, and in a few months this thing is gonna look a whole lot different. And as always, we are using our Hoselink to water. I really like hand watering, especially in the early stages, because you develop such a great relationship with your plants. You can see the growth patterns, you can catch any diseases or problems early on. Hand watering I recommend for any stage of gardener, especially those who are beginning. Let's water. Our first bed is the brassica bed. Now we've got a combination of kale, some collards, different types of cabbages here, and then we also mixed in some celery. Now the celery is something that we use quite a bit. We use it in bolognese, we use it just as snacks with sunflower butter. And obviously the brassicas we eat on a daily basis with all of our salads, and sauteed kale, fantastic. I prefer the dino kale, but Anna likes the curly kale, so I made sure to plant that this year. Next up is the allium bed. Now, I've actually never grown onions before, which is kind of strange, considering I eat them almost every day. They're the base of so many different sauces and dishes. And this is something that Anna said, you know, if we use onions so much, let's try an onion bed this year. So we've got some Spanish onions, some yellow onions, some Vidalia onions, some shallots, and some smaller alliums over here. And this is a bed that is going to, you know, it's not going to last the entire season. Probably going to end up picking them at some point this summer, which is always why I recommend succession planting, making sure you've always got a seedling to replace something that you harvest in the garden. This bed gets the most sun of any bed in our garden. So we put some sun lovers over here, and you know, we learned a lot from last year. So we're mixing it up. So this year we've got a whole bunch of different peppers, jalapenos, serranos, banana peppers. Anna loves the banana peppers, and even a sriracha pepper, which I've never grown, but I eat a lot of sriracha. I wonder if I can make it from scratch, we'll see. But next up, we've got the eggplant here, and then very small cucumber seedlings. I also direct sowed some cucumbers in here as well. Direct sowing cucumbers works really, really well if the soil is warm enough and your temperatures are consistently now above 50 degrees, which here in Michigan they are. So I want to make sure that those seeds stay nice and hydrated. And what you'll also notice is that a lot of these beds, all of these beds, have Easy Straw on them. The Easy Straw is my mulch of choice. It sticks together once you water it, and then it breaks down over the course of the season while still allowing you to have plenty of moisture retention and suppressing a lot of those weeds. Speaking of alliums, this is my garlic bed. Now I love garlic. Anna loves garlic even more. She's Italian, you know, it's part of the deal. But this was something that we've always wanted to do. We've grown garlic before, just not at this scale. You just put those cloves in the ground in the fall, cover them up, give them a thick layer of compost. I always use Espoma compost, as you know. And then this is what happens. It is so easy, so low maintenance, does not require any care at all, basically until it warms up in spring and I give it a top layer of compost again. But once that starts to yellow and brown, I'll pull these out, clean them up, and then store them in a cool, dry place so that it can cure properly. And then I'll have, I think, close to 1 bulb of garlic per week, which I don't think is going to be enough for our household, but we'll do the best we can. One thing I love about the hose reel is that it's never going to kink on me. It's super easy to retract once I'm done. And this pressure is fantastic. Sometimes I need to even lessen the pressure because depending on what I'm growing, it might be almost too much pressure. But it makes watering really simple, more efficient, and definitely faster than it used to be. Honestly, Hoselink did their research. They understand the type of pressure I need. They understand the hassle of having to bring a huge 90-foot hose into the garden. It just makes my life much simpler and definitely more efficient when it comes to watering. And last but certainly not least, the tomato beds. We've got three beds, 4x8 beds full of tomatoes. So over here, this is our heirloom bed. With tomatoes, one thing that they really enjoy is being planted deep into the soil. So I trim almost 2/3 of that foliage before I plant them deep into the soil so that all of those little hairs, they look like little roots along the stem. They're not actually roots, they're basically undifferentiated cells or like stem cells. So once you give them a task, they know what to do. And in this case, when you plant them deep and they come in contact with the soil, they develop a really extensive root system. One thing, just watering technique-wise, which I have not been doing a good job of in this video, is you want to try to avoid watering directly on the leaf. If you can get up close and water directly into the soil, it's actually a little bit better. It's kind of emulating drip irrigation in that way, because the more water that's on the foliage, especially when it gets really hot out and sunny, the more likely it is that you can end up with some fungal diseases and other issues for your plants that you probably want to avoid. Obviously, it rain's going to get on the leaves, but if you can avoid it when you're hand watering, try to get up and close around the plant and get that water directly going onto the mulch and soil.